Amey, what app did you use to edit that video? Come on bro, like the video was fantastic, but how did you do it?
You edited on computer, nah? Tell the truth.
Come on dude, tell me, I also want to learn editing.
So these are the questions that I usually get from people when I upload a video. That is, which app did I use, how did I edit it? And so today I decided to finally make a video to give you guys a list of few apps that I've used in the past experience and the apps I currently use for video editing on my smartphone. So let's get into it. What's up everyone, Amey Karhade on this side and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Learner'S Studio, a place to learn and experience filmmaking as it happens in my life. This is episode number 5 and today we're going to go through few apps for editing on your smartphone that I've been using for my past experiences in this field. So let's get into it. So today we are mainly going to talk about these few apps that were once a part of my phone and I've used all of these, and today we're going to see the pros and cons of each to see which one of these is actually the best or which suits you the best, because it's all about the editor. All editors have a different outlook towards editing. Everybody needs a different feature. So these apps provide different features but mainly surrounding around editing. So first let's check Adobe Premiere Clip. So this is supposed to be a mobile version of the Premiere Pro CC on the computer, but it provides way less features as compared to other video editing apps on smartphones. But it has a pretty clean UI and it's very smooth, so it's easy to understand, and thus learning it won't be a difficult task. Now let's go through the pros. Creative Cloud CC, that is, all your projects are synced to your Creative Cloud account, so it can be reshored to any device, or if you accidentally delete your app, you will still get all your projects back. Secondly, it supports 4K videos. Now this is a big deal because if your smartphone supports 4K clips, well, you're in for a treat because not a lot of apps support 4K videos. Third, no watermark. So this has to be the best thing a person can expect from a video editing app, because most of the apps out there have a watermark at the bottom or somewhere in the video about that app. So if it's not here in this app, so it's amazing. And finally, the app is way too clean and easy to understand, so you'll get to understand it and it will be easier to use in the first or the second try. Now let's go through the cons. There is only one con on this app, that it is not that flexible as compared to other apps that we are about to talk in this video. PowerDirector. The free version of this app is the most amazing thing you'll ever see because it provides a lot of creative output. It has amazing creative options for your video editing, and even the UI is also pretty neat and easy to understand. But all of this comes at a price. But first, let's go through the pros. Okay, first of all, as I said, it has amazing amount of creative options for you while editing your videos. It has a lot of styles such as glitches, TV mode, and lots of it. Like when I say lots, literally lots of it. Secondly, it has the timeline view, which is only provided in computers, so it is very helpful in a lot of situations while editing. And thirdly, it has the most smooth flow. It's like it has a lot of options, but still it runs smoothly and it's easy to understand, and you'll get a hang of it in the first few tries. Now let's see what price we have to pay. It's not actual money, but it's some things that make it not the best in the list. So the cons. First of all, it doesn't support 4K videos. I know, right? So like, even if you have a phone that supports 4K video, well, no use. You gotta use 1080p. Sorry, not my fault. But this is not the worst con. The worst con is about to appear, and that is the watermark. It has so many features, but now we have to look at a watermark at the end created by PowerDirector, and that is so annoying. Like, watermarks are the worst. And like when you use app, I know, I can understand their side that they're trying to make money, so obviously they're not gonna let us use it for free, but still, dude, why watermarks? But yeah, that is the biggest con, that is there's a watermark. So all these features, that is the price we have to pay. Viva Video. This app is like the Pixar of video editing. Now people who also edit photos would understand what I mean. This gives a lot of features, just like PowerDirector, and might be a little above it, because this also has multiple levels of features that they provide for free. But yeah, obviously there's a price we have to pay. Hint is the same as the before one. But still, it is smooth, it is fantastic, and it is the most flexible editing you could possibly get on a smartphone. That is so much improved. Wow. Okay, so let's go through the pros. First, as I said, flexible editing at a whole new level. Features. Second, it gives you fantastic output, and that is, it provides you with a lot of effects like stickers, GIF, creative edits and filters. You just name it, you have it. Seriously, so the best flexible editing app possible on a smartphone will be on Viva Video. And yeah, the app is pretty smooth, it has pretty instructive icons, so it's not that difficult to understand the app, but yeah, it's like comparatively to others, it will take a little bit time. But yeah, that comes in the cons, that it takes a little time to go through the app because it's a pretty dense app. So you should, even if you know what to do, you'll have to search around few options to see where actually you'll find that option to do what you wanted to do. Get my point, right? Thirdly, it only exports till 720p, and I know, which is a shocker. I don't know why. Even if you put in a 1080p video, it's gonna export at 720, which is the worst. I don't know why someone would do that to a software, but yeah, that's it. That's why I use this app only when I have to edit Instagram stories or a video for my Instagram feed. And third, the most heaviest price of all, that is the watermark. Yes, this also has an annoying watermark in the corner of the screen, so I've shown my feelings about watermarks in the PowerDirector segment, and that is so annoying. Watermarks are the worst. So yeah, watermarks. But this is an app I actually use, so because I like the amount of feature that it gives. But to the next app. This app. Okay, this app, Filmora Go. Now you have suddenly seen a different happiness in my movement and my talk, because this is the app that I currently use, and this is the most used app, a video editing app on a phone that I've used in the longest of the time, because even the first scene of my short film 1202 Part 2 was edited on this very app, and even the last episode of Learner'S Studio, which was about what do you need to become a filmmaker, was edited on this app. So I'm very excited. So let's talk about the pros. Firstly, the watermark. So does it have the watermark? Yes, it has the watermark. But the good news is it appears at the very end of the video. It's like after the whole video is complete, there's a small clip of Filmora Go animation, which could be easily cut in any video cutter. So amazing news for the watermark haters. Secondly, it has features like subtitles, post audio record, and many more, which are a fantastic news when you're actually editing purpose, like making a short film. Because I remember when I edited my video, I had actually edited the whole video and also post recorded the audio on this very app. So this was very helpful. This feature was very helpful when I was editing my short film. And third, this feature is this feature, let me tell you, this feature, the third feature that I'm going to talk about, the third pro that I'm going to talk about, is the reason I use this app, and that is the aspect ratio bars. Because that is something that gives a cinematic look to your videos, and this is the only app on which I found which gives this feature, and this was amazing. So yeah, pro tip: if you want to give a cinematic look to your videos, use those black bars. So yeah, that feature is the most important reason that I use this app for. But enough of this, let's go to cons. The biggest con of this app, which I don't like, and that is it cannot edit portrait videos. It's like it can edit portrait, but it can't export portrait. It'll like put the portrait skin in the middle and blur out the ends or put a black, but it won't export it as portrait. So you can't edit Instagram stories on this app. And secondly, I don't know if this is the second con is a problem to my device or many others, but it crashes a lot. When the size of the project gets bigger and bigger, it starts to, well, crash. Like I remember when I was editing the short film, the app crashed like thrice and I had to edit the whole thing again. But it was worth it. I edited the whole thing on the computer, on the phone, so it was a little harder for trimming, but it was easier to operate. So that is amazing. So yeah, that was it from the app that I use, that is Filmora Go. Don't we save the best for the last? Quick. This app is created by the company GoPro and it has way more pros compared to the few cons. That's why I have made this the best app. But when I say it is the best app, it doesn't mean that I use it every single time, because after all, it depends on the story. So let's go to the pros. The first pro, no watermark. Actually, this is kind of weird. This app gives you an option if you want to use the watermark or not. Works for me. And the presets, secondly, the presets of this app are fantastic, and when I say fantastic, it's because it's legit. These are some high quality presets. So if you're looking forward to making a video that you have shot it and just you have to present it in an attractive way, well, this is the app you want. Secondly, it is very smooth and easy to understand, so it won't be a hassle to understand the app. Finally, it supports 4K. So 4K users, yeah. And then the cons. There's only one con that I found personally, and that was it doesn't provide that much flexibility as compared to Viva Video or PowerDirector. So that is my only complaint about this app, because this app, let me tell you, is fantastic. Definitely out of option, this app is amazing. So if you're just looking out for a app that you have a quick app to edit your videos, this is the app you want. But still, try all these apps. So these are all the apps that we talked about right now. So I hope you got a rough idea about each. So download them. The link is in the description for all of them. See what suits you the best. And yeah, hope this was helpful for you guys, because I liked making this video and this was my journey. This was actually my journey through smartphone video editing. So I hope you had an amazing experience in this video. I hope you learned something about all these apps. And yeah, so go ahead, try them out. Let me know what you think about it. If you have any questions about anything related to editing on smartphones or editing in general, you can write it down in the comment section, or you can DM me at amey.karhade on Instagram, or you can tweet me at amey.karhade on Twitter, or also you could just go on my website and write it there, whatever you want. It's amey.karhade.com, or link in description. So yeah, if you liked it, hit that like button. If you like this kind of content and if you want more, subscribe to this channel. And yeah, this has been Learner'S Studio. Keep learning.